Your Majesty, Mac Mula returns for another video of the night. Ksoo's dad is back tweaking again.
You were charged for 3 murders?
Yeah.
You were charged for 3 murders? So I'm guessing you were charged for 3 murders?
Yeah. 3. It was 4, but it was them separate situations.
These are all separate murders?
Yeah.
And does any of this have to do with the drugs?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ksoo was set up to fail from the jump, okay? This is a 50, 60-year-old man with a full gray beard, with a shiesty on, a full, and a fucking NHG chain.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's not a surprise to me when you tell me that your son literally crashed out and killed the nigga on camera and rapped about it. It's not surprising to me. Look at his dumb ass daddy. Do your homework.
I mean, what kind of guy was Blue? Were you the type of guy to want to get people out the way when you felt disrespected back then?
Nah, man, I'm a good dude, man. I'm a real good dude, man.
Stupid.
You know?
What?
And once people get to know me, I'm the type of person, I match your energy.
What?
You an asshole, I'm an asshole.
What?
You know, you cool, I'm cool. You know,
What?
I'm the type of dude that ain't gonna let nobody in the projects go without Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna let nobody go hungry. Ain't gonna let nobody get thrown out. You know, that's the type of dude I am.
So, how do you beat these murders?
Charges drop.
Was it self-defense?
Just insignificant evidence. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because we see these documentaries, and of course the situation with Ksoo, we'll get to that, but they say, I guess you were on during the trial, I guess the prosecutor tried to paint the picture that you told back in the day to get out of something else. Did that have anything to do with the murders?
No, I never told back. I never told. I got co-defendants on every one of those cases. And they out there right now being a dad and a granddaddy. I never told. See, we gonna jump around and we're gonna address that. See,
I'm just saying, like, bro, you're a fucking loser, bro. And the fact that you still see, like, okay, if you was young and dumb at a certain point, I give you grace. You know what I'm saying? If you was young as hell, you got sent off when you was a kid, you thought what you was doing was cool as hell. You might have sold a few drugs and had a few ops, but you ain't really hurt nobody like that. You might have went to jail or whatever the case is or whatever. That's cool. But to go through all that shit, beat murder charges and all that, I didn't even know he did all this. To beat murder charges and do all that and then come home, snitch on your son for a murder, come home and you got on a shiesty and an NHG chain on, bro. It's like, bro.
Oh, shit! Stop it.
Like, you...
Get some help.
This is diabolical work, brother.
what happened
This is
was,
diabolical.
the streets they dumb. Because
Well, nigga, you got an NHG chain on.
said that I was a paid CI.
Mm-hmm.
Where the motherfucker that I put in jail? Don't you think he would have came out by now and said that I put him in jail? I ain't never put no motherfucking body in jail. You know, they said that. Yeah, I said it on the stand because I was straddling the fence. You know, I didn't want to be the best witness up there, but it was Ksoo lawyer to find out was that true or not.
I didn't want to be the best.
Which they
What?
didn't do. You know, Ksoo lawyers failed him because they had a lot of witnesses that they didn't do a thorough background on. But I'm gonna tell you why I found out that they didn't. Because they went from being a paid lawyer to an appointed lawyer. Once Ksoo money, the little money he made ran out, man, the shit's sad that Ksoo had to fight that case energy like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought Yungeen Ace took care of his lawyer.
Ace lied.
Whoa. So
We're learning things because Yungeen Ace been running around here talking about he went broke. He literally said he went broke. Paying for Ksoo murder trial and shit like that. Which honestly, if that is true, I think it's stupid. You got this nigga on camera killing somebody in broad daylight and 500 songs and 700 DMs and 300 Instagram posts of him admitting to killing a motherfucker. I'm not paying for your lawyer. You think I'm going broke on your lawyer? You gonna get $5 and a bag of chips from Mago. You ain't crazy, man. You happy? But if he lied, that's even crazier. Do your homework.
so Yungeen Ace came out saying that, I don't want to misquote anybody, but Yungeen Ace claims that he took care of Ksoo's lawyer. You're saying that's a lie?
That's a lie.
Damn.
At the beginning. He never in the beginning.
You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf was broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own? It's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you.
You can't take care of a lawyer in the beginning.
What do you mean?
You got to take care of a lawyer all the way.
I mean, people's money runs out.
Yeah, you got to take care of a lawyer all the way.
People's money run out, though.
They do. They do. The people money do run out. I don't think Ace paid Ksoo lawyer now dime.
Really?
Yeah. Because on this case, me and my son, Crazy K, got the same name. So sometimes I maybe get his mail or he'll get my mail.
Right.
Me and my dad, same thing. We got the same name
that's
too,
crazy.
So.
Yeah. So I get a letter in the mail about payments on their lawyers. And I'm like, wait a minute. I flipped the paper over. Ain't nothing on the back of the paper. Everything on the front. But I want to make sure, is this legitimate? Where their
is he talking about him and Ksoo got the same name?
Filing to get paid from the state. So that's going to cut. Let's say Ksoo lawyer them charge $200,000. Let's say they done got paid $80,000 to $100,000. Now they going from the back end 100 to probably 25 to 30,000. They can't hire a fucking private investigator.
Right.
They can't hire nothing to find out nothing.
Yeah, and that's
All
where a
that-
lot of that money come from. You know, when you paying lawyers on cases like murder cases, you're not just paying the lawyer. You're paying the lawyer, but you're also paying the lawyer and you're funding the lawyer to go hire a private investigator, to pay for press and good commercials and good names, good articles about you. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that sway the jury. You're paying for certain experts to come in and tell their expertise to the court about, you know, bullets and how this bullet that the court is saying was fired from your gun couldn't have been fired from your gun. Or, you know what I'm saying? You paying for a lot of that other shit too. It ain't just paying for the lawyer to
Gotta
do
do-
everything.
is go in there and try to discredit the witnesses. Even if you watch the trial, that police that got up there that say he witnessed the scene,
Mm-hmm.
it's so much fucking dirt on him that they supposed to be able to find out documented shit through the police documented shit that they supposed to be able to find out on him. It's so much shit that they supposed to find out on a star witness. It's so much shit they supposed to find out on me. Cause I throwed a couple plays out there for them to find out. I ain't never been no motherfucking CI, paid CI. Ain't no motherfucker can come and say, we ain't talking about the trial, that I put them in jail. Nobody. And by now they would have done popped up to get that little clout that Blue locked me up. But nobody is looking at it that way.
I think people, we're looking at what you said on the stand.
Right.
And I get it.
See, he sitting here trying to talk about, oh, I ain't never put nobody in jail. Nigga, we watched you snitch on your son. What the fuck you talking about? What you can't come on Say Cheese and try to get no extra street cred when everybody just watched you snitch on your son.
I mean, you're in a vulnerable situation. You're trying not to lock up your son, but I get it. But I think people are going off of what we seen and what we heard you say.
Right. And then, see, another thing where they don't understand is before I went to federal prison, I had about 6 Jacksonville sheriff officers on the payroll, dirty cops.
I heard. I was going to get to that.
So they think we're going to use me and you. You come cop a key of dope from me. You pull off and go that way and you get pulled over. Police run this line on you, take this dope. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna keep this, or I could take you to jail for it. What you gonna say? Keep that shit.
Keep it.
Police bring that shit back to me.
You.
So now the street.
You made your money and you got your work back.
Right. So now the streets claiming that that's me setting people up. But
What?
that was my shady dealings.
If you don't mind telling me, how much are you paying these police?
Oh, he was paying the police to actually do that? See, I'm thinking he goddamn using it as an analogy. This a crazy nigga here. On bro grave. I ain't never heard no shit like that.
At the height of your career.
Have you?
Man, I was getting them dudes at one time like $4,000-$5,000 a week. And if they give me some information,
Damn.
man, listen, man. Them motherfuckers were some gangsters. They missed their calling being a police. When I say these were some gangsters, they were some gangsters. You know.
What kind of shit is that to say?
I did a lot of shady business with them, you know, and even then, I had traps on down the every side of town at one time. They would tell me, say, look, man, they coming to knock you off. Blase squaze. Don't have the house just clean. Leave somebody in there with something small. I still got everybody out of there. Every time they hit, nobody get arrested. They'll hit one spot, we'll sit across the track and watch them going in that motherfucker. When they leave, they go back and open that motherfucker up.
That's a crazy nigga, boy. Honestly, that's all I could probably say is that old man is crazy as fuck.